Hello everyone, welcome back. New month. Let's see how it goes this month. Market's about to open. Very big sell-off during pre-market. Nothing as of now. Just watching preview. Just price just swept one previous day low from the beginning of August. So as of now, just watching, see what direction price goes. Hey, good morning, Tuki. How's it going, man? How you doing? I'm doing good, brother. Pretty good. No, I haven't taken any trades. Just watching. I have a limit order at 15. Looking to get long. And that will be my first trade of the day. How about you? Have you taken any trade? Big sell-off during pre-market. No trade, just playing Fortnite. I see. Yes, still struggling below low of day. Yeah, price continue doing these small pullbacks and it doesn't go a little bit lower to fill that order. And it's a risk when I try to get better prices. Just watching as of now. I wanted to enter long at 115, but price never reached that level. Was trying to get like a cheap price. Finally, ES took high of day. It looks like one of those days that we don't do pullback, and when that happens, I become a spectator. I do nothing, just watch price going in one direction. It's one of the hardest days because it makes me feel like I could enter at any level and make money, but I try to enter with my setups. I never know what price is going to do. I'm trying to execute my setups. If it's a win and we go with my favor, it's not because I knew price was going up. It's just because I execute my setup. Same thing apply here. The reason I don't enter it's because I don't see my setup. Hey B team, how's it going, man? Have you done any trade yet? Very strong 5-minute candle closing close to its high or on its high. We have news at 10 a.m. So that's why the spike. This is the hardest part, the waiting part. Because I waited a whole 3 days and I couldn't wait to get back here and do at least a trade. And now price is moving, it's doing it's thin. However, it's not providing any opportunity for me. And I get that sense of boredom, I guess. Just watching. Benji, how's it going, man? How you doing? Have you been able to find any good setup today? I'm doing good. Just watching. I see. Yeah, big reversal. All candles trading on its high. It hasn't even made a nice pullback for more continuation. It's just going up. Mm. This BA is weird. Yeah, it's the one that make me impatient because I see no setup for me. Yeah. This BA is also hard for me to work with. I feel like I'm going to miss a move, and at the same time I feel price it's just too slow. So I guess the best trader just wait for the I think I'm asking too much of the market I wanted to make. Sometimes I feel like that as well, like asking too much, asking for too many confluences. Like I want the perfect setup. Yeah, sometimes I feel like that. Probably I'm doing it now, but I think it's the price action, the one that put me on that state. This could be a reversal with high of day at 10 a.m. However, I don't see very aggressive sellers up here, so I was still thinking that this is just a pullback. That's the way I'm going to see it, and because of that, I'm still looking to enter longs. $186. Let's see the reaction after price hit that imbalance. it says to a 1 hour inverse fair value gap. Let's see. We have an outside candle here. Yeah. I'm going to wait for this 5-minute candle to close and then see if I can enter longs. There is a what's an IR IQ? What's that? Is it inside range liquidity? Yeah. Although resistant liquidity. Okay. I see it. Yeah. Around 4 a.m. This is why I wanted to wait for this candle to close. What it looks like a very strong up close candle, it's now closing close to its low. And this is the second down close outside candle in the 5-minute. Your bias is bear. Let's see. Let's see if we are just doing a pullback or this is actually reversing. I'm also waiting. I haven't done any trade today. Lots of wicks indicating balance. indicating that price is trading in a range. I was about to enter there, but I wasn't fully convinced. It was either placing a limit order above this swing high or enter at a better price with the market order bets. Bullish or bearish? As of right now, bullish. I would always try to go with the trend. Now, if you ask me higher time frame, because of what we did last week, ES took all-time high and Q fall below all-time high. He hit an off the block, strong reversal. sell off during pre-market today. So yes, the higher time frame, it's bearish bias, but as of now I would like to enter long. Bullish or bearish? Bullish. If we hit a key level, and let's say it's a good opportunity for price to start reversing here, after all this rally, I won't say bearish. I will keep saying either bullish or neutral. Me too in a trade going to break even after data high gets taken. Let's see, I don't see very good 5-minute candles. Let's see how this one closes. See, the thing with this is that at some point this 5-minute was on its high and it looks like the pullback was gone. And now last minute of this 5-minute and it's trading on its low, making lower lows. It's not ideal. Price it's on a range. It's doing kind of big swings enough to make good profit, I think scalps for me will work good, well, but I still need to figure it out a good entry. Because like I said, even though we're on a range, price is moving a lot. Let's see if we do a little pullback, and if we do, I'll enter longs. I like the SMT. Yeah, a minute bullish SMT, I saw it. But that's the thing, if, like, for example, me, my entry will be around 25. Sometimes, if I don't have the limit order here, the idea will be wait for this 1 minute candle to close, but sometimes I have to enter with a stop order. What could happen? Could happen that I enter a stop order, target fill immediately, but also it could happen that this candle doesn't close above this inverse, and then it will look like I jumped the gun because it's not validated and I still enter. That happened on Friday or Thursday, I believe. But I like this pullback. I don't think we'll get to 25. Let me think. 40. We shouldn't close below this. I'm ready to reverse here because we shouldn't close below this inverse. So as soon as my stop loss, it's 95, but if we close below this inverse, I'm closing the trade and reversing. This candle low is 25.25. It actually hit it. Are you trading off that fair value gap? I would say so, yes. This fair value gap could be my entry. This as well. I think there are 3 levels usually, because this is not the first time I explain it even to myself. I have never explained this to anyone, just talking to myself. I have 3 options. I can enter at this inverse, is the higher one, is the one that will guarantee that I'm on a trade early. And if price decided to stop there and continue higher, then I'm glad I entered there, because if I waited for lower prices, then I cannot get it. And then we have this one, it's a little bit lower. And then the ideal, this one is the ideal because it's less risk and yeah, it's lower. But free option. Anyone is valid, in my opinion. I just have to decide which one I want to use as my entry level. I own 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Let's see it. Yeah, I see it. De las 6-4. Even though my stop loss is down here, in my opinion, price shouldn't close below this. So if I see price closing a 1-minute candle closing below this inverse, I will get out of the trade. Nine Vision remind me that there is a 15-minute fair value gap. It's a CB. It's from pre-market at 6:15. So let's see if that's enough to stop price here and reverse. We almost closed below that fair value gap, below that fair value gap. So let's see. I reverse the position, place my stop loss here. Let's see. This is the first time I reverse a position. It's just, it looks like also a new setup for more downside. Let's see if it works, but this trade, it's going to reverse on you. Let's see it. The only thing I don't like about this trade is that in the higher time frame, not high, but 5-minute time frame, it looks like I'm doing a counter trend trade, and I don't like to do that. It's not that I don't like it because I don't like it. It's just usually they don't work for me. But I have a few things. First, that might try to more upside, and not only might try everyone that bought here. It failed, and also we have a nice setup here for more downside, and we did a lower high, keeping the 10 a.m. high as a high of day. That's why I entered for more downside. Is it a plus setup? No, actually an A plus setup would be this one, the first one that I did. An A plus setup for me, what I tag as an A plus setup, it will be the first one. This one, I would say it's a because I haven't learned it as much as this one. And like I say, on the 5 minute, it looks like a counter trend trade. I have to, I would say it's a C plus setup. We took this swing low. We could easily reverse here, but my target is at 68. Let's see if we hit it before reversing. If this is just a pullback in a high time frame. But it's not looking like a pullback, especially after this. Oh, you know what? I don't know. It's just not what I wanted to see for more upside. $60, yeah. What stock? This is futures. This is NQ. I'm trading NQ. Made a $32K. That's awesome, brother. Do you got the rally from the opening? I see. It won't be the first time price reverse very close to my target and even stop me out. But it's looking very weak. Accident. What a nice accident, isn't it? You were down $800. What did you say? You were just like, it is what it is. So I will put it in, yeah. So because I closed the first trade not in the actual stop loss, but at a level where I thought the longs were invalidated, that means I didn't risk that much. That's why I'm not on break even right now. But normally after one loss and one win, I would be a break even. Since I do all my trades, I risk $100 and all of them are one-to-one trades. I usually do 5 meters, but I will somehow miss. Yeah. That happened to me the other day, but the other way around. I was trading challenge accounts and I was trying to do a quick scalp and the trade worked, but when I saw the profit, it was like $100, and that's what happened. I was in micros instead of minis. Dímelo, Rolly. ¿Cómo anda todo, brother? Ahí vamos. He hecho 2 trades por ahora. Un long que stop me out y ahí mismo entré para más downside. Y bueno, el short salió. Like right now, I will be in a downtrend. What do you mean you will be in a downtrend? Will you be in a trade short, or you interpret this as a downtrend and look for shorts? Yeah, opening table 20. Yeah, I saw that, but you know, it was too early for me, so I waited. I didn't catch anything until after 10:25. That morning rally, it has nothing for me. Taking sales until 374. I wouldn't be in a short right now. I wouldn't enter, but yes, I'm looking. I would love to enter on shorts, but I like to enter on pullbacks. The thing is that sometimes price doesn't do pullback. Like the opening rally, very strong. This sell-off, no pullbacks. But maybe we do something here, then I can enter for more downside. Let's see. ES and NQ, both of them are weak. Both of them did lower high. We high of day at 10 a.m. Let's see. We have an inverse 5-minute, but it's not like an entry for me. I would like to see the reaction over there, but not just place a limit order just because there is an inverse over there. But let's see. Who do you watch trading? How do you? I'm still learning. I watch ICT and all books. But yeah, I'm still learning. The multi strategy, I found this guy on TikTok. He was showing me about breakout levels. Does it work for you? The thing is, how do you believe someone is actually interested in teaching you? Like, that's a barrier I have. It's hard for me to believe that someone is actually trying to help me. Really, solo yo. No, me and him are good friends. That's good. See, I also have a friend. I have learned a lot of things from him. Rolly. That he do one thing and I do another thing. But like paying someone, it's a hard step for me. Do you trade breakouts like in the direction of the breakout, or you look for reversals? I think the Ninja Trader chart, it's frozen. I have to close it. I see. If it works for you, it's good, brother. Do you still learning, or are you a profitable trader? Baby gamble. My price hit the inverse fair value gap in the 5 minute. I will enter here for more downside targeting the first presented fair value gap, which is at 15, I believe. Yes. My bias be correct, but my stop loss get hit, so I don't know if I'm risking less or too much. There's just that you shouldn't trade. Like yesterday, I shouldn't have traded. Was no news. I think the thing about that, it's that I want to find out the days I shouldn't trade, because my journal tell me, for example, Mondays are not good for you. You out of 20 Mondays, you only have 2 winning Mondays, but not because there is no news Mondays or whatever. You just have to, the thing is that that's a concept that someone figured out that worked for them, and it's I don't think it's ideal that all of us should adapt to someone else's concept. We should figure out what works for us ourselves, not because there is no news, but because it doesn't work for us. Which period? This is actually futures, brother. This is NQ. Shorts took his hair with them on the art of weekends news. I see. If price allows, I will enter one more at 60. Price hit the inverse fair value gap in the 5 minute. Perfect. But like I said, it's not like an entry for me. But it's a good reaction. That's why I enter for more downside. That's what I learned about Mondays. The weekend's effects affect the market. Are you taking one maker? Yes. I'm trying to risk on all my trades $100. That's why if price go against me and it goes to 60, then I will add one more and that will make up for the total loss of 100. That's it. I'm targeting 15, which is my 1-to-1, also the first presenter for value gap. ES and NQ, both of them are behaving the same way, so there's no reason to switch for me to ES, because I'm trying to say if I see ES weaker, let's say in this example, if ES were weaker, then I think the best idea would be to enter shorts on ES instead of keep trying on NQ. But both of them are behaving the same way. Actually, NQ is weaker. NQ took 948 low, 949, and ES still holding above. Not the best close on the 5-minute candle, but it's still a down close candle. I'm in shorts. I'm in shorts on NQ. Next objective, 1 minute imbalance. Let's see if we get to the first percentage fair value gap before stopping me out. Is this your evaluation account? I don't have evaluation account. No, as of right now. My 4 accounts are sim funded. Are you using Apex? Nah. I stopped using Apex when they sent that email about that you have to explain to them what's your strategy, what do you do, and even send pictures of example of your strategy working. It's just I didn't feel like that helped me, so I stopped using them. If we take this low, then I would take out, we already did? No. I would take out the ad, but I will keep my stop loss at that high, but I would not add anymore. Move to break even. I don't move the stop loss. It's either it works or it doesn't. What platform are you using to trade? To trade, I use Ninja Trader. And then to chart, I use ThinkOrSwim. Maybe a buy when you hit your TP. Maybe, but you usually get a good reaction from the first percenter for value gap, but not for me. It's not a setup for me. Especially after all this weakness, I wouldn't be looking for buy. I know some of you like reversals and are very good at it, but I'm not. I will put my TP at 74 because to me it can go lower. All my trades right now are 1-to-1. So if it goes lower, then I'll take a look in the journal. And after lots of trades, then I realize that I'm cutting my trades short and that I could get more. But as of now, I'll go for a 1-to-1 trade. Oh, you are a 1-to-1 trader. Actually, I'm just learning, so I wouldn't categorize myself as anything, not yet, because probably in 2 months I will change my style or the way I trade because I figured out I could do better. That's the goal, actually. But as of now, just 1-to-1. I think it's a good way to start, 1-to-1. I close the trade before hitting my target. It's just too close to the first percent fair value gap, and I saw that the minis were moving different than the micros, and I didn't want to be on that reaction. We'll mark 23.74, see where it's at. Let's see. 74. Short is a move. What do you have at 74? Because I don't see anything on my charts. Look, zero reaction to the first percent fair value gap. I think reversal might come at 23.035. Probably. The way I use that, like for example, those level 23.035 or 23.025, which is low of day. It's just I'll be more careful taking shorts down there. But I wouldn't be looking for a reversal the way I trade. Because from the first I come, I used to trade reversal or anything. I used to trade anything. And I find out that 80% of my losing trade came from reversals. That's why this time I'll say I'll pull reversal on the side, learn how to trade with the trend, and then at some point I will be able to be as good as other people are trading reversal. Because that's the thing. The thing with reversal, it's they're a beautiful trade. When they work, they're a beautiful trade. Low risk, big reward, nice catch. It makes you look like a wizard, but for me they don't work, not yet. So when I see, and this also I learned it from my friend, the guy I was talking about, Rolly, is that even if price is trending, there are some levels that increases the probability of a reversal. And even if I don't take a trade for a reversal, maybe I can stop from taking a trade for a continuation, because the probability for a reversal just increases after taking a key level. That's the way I use levels where I think price could reverse. Not to take the reversal, but to stop myself from taking a continuation trend trade. But that's it. Also, I do 3 trades a day. But if it breaks 25, it might melt. So you have to look for the volume. Hey, what's good? Jay, how's it going, brother? What's good? Trading today, it's treating me well. I did 3 trades, 1 loss, 2 win. Green overall. But if it breaks 25, it might melt down, so you have to look for the volume. I used to look for volume as well, but then I realized I was taking trades no matter what the volume was, and some of them work and some of them had good volume and didn't work, actually didn't even move price, so I stopped using volume. It doesn't work for me. I want to see strong up move and respect near AM low for us to go long. Do you go long? Nah. I went short and I closed the position already. Let's go, me too. Awesome, Jay. Caught the uptrend before 10. Actually, I was very bored. I couldn't find any setup before 10 a.m. I thought it was going to be one of those days that price continues pushing higher and pushing higher, and I was saying that it's frustrating and bored because it looks like I could enter at any price and I could enter long at any price and make money, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to trade my setups. So I was kind of bored and impatient before 10 a.m. But then I waited, tried long after the pullback. It didn't work. But then it was also, that losing trade was kind of also a confirmation that we could look for more downside. I didn't know price was going to reverse this hard, but I only wanted some pieces of it, and I caught 2 of them. I see it fell since I closed out. Yeah, it did high of day at 10 a.m. and from them it did a lower high and started to reverse. Have to close above or below the breakout. Wait for the next candle for confirmation. I'm done for the day. I'm not entering on any more trades. It's 11:30. I already did 3 trades. It's good for me. Yeah, the hour time frame kept showing downtrend, but the 1 minute had some volume, so I just jumped in and got 25 points. Yeah, no, the opening rally was really good. That's what I would like to see when I'm on a trade. But I usually enter on trades on pullbacks, and there wasn't that much pullbacks on that rally. So you're looking for longs now, baby Gamble? down or up there. Perhaps it's just at the same price it opened on NQ, so it doesn't look like an easy answer. For me, I think this dropped too much for longs. So if I had to be on a trade here, I would be on shorts. Looking for longs confirmation. I always like to ask myself that question. If you had to be on a trade right now, which direction would you be? Longs or shorts? Don't worry about confirmation, don't worry about levels. Just look at price action, look what price is doing, and will you be longs or shorts? Alright, you're still on shorts. For me, there are higher chances that your TP get hit than price reverse on you. But the thing is that we are about to enter New Year launch, and the thing is that that could take time. We could easily pull back and then, yeah. Shorts, every trend monthly hourly is bearish. I understand what you're saying, Vel. But for example, in the opening, if you see a setup for more upside, will you stop taking it because the monthly is bearish? I entered 23,230. Oh, you're good. Nah, I don't think. That's a really nice trade. That's a very nice trade. I don't trade without clear bias. I see. I'm still learning to figure it out, the bias. The thing is that with what I know, sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't, which is normal because it doesn't work all the time. But I think I still have a lot to learn about bias. And I don't even know if I wanted it in my trades, in my trading. Sometimes, anytime I ever trade with trends against bias, I have lost. Yeah, that's the best way to figure it out, what works for you and what doesn't. Yeah, you losing, you winning. I was like on TP 87, which is called 800, which is equal 800. That's very nice. Very nice trading, catching the top. High time frame will give you the bias. Yes, that's what I was trying to. After I talked to my friend Rolly, he's playing very simple things to me, And sometimes I sit alone and I am able to read higher time frames, kind of figure it out. I even got happy when things were the way my bias was, but it's still I have to master that term, because sometimes I also sit in front of the screen on the higher time frame and everything is possible. And that's the hardest outcome, when you see that everything is possible. I don't know, that's what happened to me. But yeah, I got to the point that I was thinking that at least I have to have scenarios. Like, if price do this, then I could look for this, and if it doesn't, then I could look for another thing. Things like that. I think it makes trading clear. High time frame and objective. Objective is harder than bias, because I don't know when price has or needs to go to one level to then go to the other and things like that. Hi team, how's it going? Which pair is that? This is futures. I believe you refer to pairs when Forex. So this is futures NQ. I have a second. Price, it's about to hit your TPI 87. Oh no. Where's your first TP, baby Gamble? Oh, 0.74. Oh, I thought it was 3.74. Oh, no. I'm wrong. Don't worry. I got you. Yeah, 74. Yeah. Liquidity is a magnet. For short-term trades, high time frame, longer trades. I see. Let's see if you can get TP hit before ES go below low of day, New Year low. Because we could easily see a small pullback. Even a reversal with NQ. Look at that. TP hit. Awesome. Beautiful trade, brother. I'm glad it worked for you. I'm done for the day. That's it. I took 3 trades today. The first one didn't work. The other 2 did. Good trade, good day, where I was able to actually trade my setups and, like I say, collect more data. It's going lower. Let's see. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'll be here in the afternoon doing a recap for this trade, and also I'll be here the whole week trading live as well. Thank you for watching and thank you for joining. Baby Gambo, good trade. Rolly, nos vemos, brother. Good stuff, Bill. All right, guys, take care.